Hi, I'm Emily, and I'd say in most ways, I'm an average 19-year-old girl. I'm active in my community. I like to exercise, draw, sing, all of the above. I love my college, University of Louisville, go Cards, and I also love my amazing friends that I met there. Something not so average about me, however, is that both of my kidneys are loaded with stones. The problem is, I'm not even close to the only teen going through it. So today, we're going to talk about why are so many teenagers getting kidney stones? My history of kidney stones started 5 years ago in 2018. I was a freshman in high school going into my second semester. I started pole vaulting for the track team and I was living life until I got excruciating side pain. It was debilitating and frustrating. A lot of doctors thought it was menstrual cramps, but I knew that wasn't the case. My mother suggested it could be due to a torn muscle from pole vault, but I got a good feeling it wasn't that either. It wasn't until I finally went to the ER that I was told I had kidney stones. I'm often told that I'm too young to have kidney stones, and I know that. The problem is, a lot of my friends are getting them too. So, why is this happening? Well, before we get into why this is happening, we have to discuss how kidney stones actually form. So, we have our ureter, and that's the tube that transports urine to our bladder. We also have our minor and major calyxes, which collect urine from our built-in Brita filters, more commonly and correctly known as the renal papilla. When we have too many minerals and not enough water to dissolve it, they start to build up in our minor calyx. Over time, these could dissolve or, in many cases, become bigger. These stones could lie dormant for years, but the real problem starts when they dislodge and get stuck in the ureter. This can cause a backup of urine into the kidney called hydronephrosis. This could lead to kidney infections and even death if not treated. According to pediatricians at the Indiana University School of Medicine, most adolescent stone formers are female. This greatly contrasts the traditional demographic of middle-aged white males who used to be the most impacted. Likewise, the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, also known as CHOP, found that kidney stone rates in adolescents doubled from 1997 to 2012. Now, let's get to why this is happening. Into the theories. CHOP suggests that poor diet and dehydration could be the cause. Minerals are found in everything we eat. Whether it be a bag of chips or an apple, these minerals are filtered through the kidneys, and as previously discussed, a surplus or a large amount of specific minerals can lead to stones. One of these is sodium chloride, aka salt. High salt diets have been shown to cause more kidney stones. Without getting too deep into the chemistry here, excess sodium from the salt alters chemicals in the urine, therefore producing calcium. So yes, you can still eat ice cream in moderation. It's not causing your kidney stones. To combat this, many teenagers, including myself, have been told to eat more potassium or have been given supplements. Potassium can ultimately decrease sodium by changing the pH in your urine, ultimately decreasing your chances of developing kidney stones. Some great foods with a lot of potassium in them are avocados, oranges, bananas, and even salmon. If those aren't enough, try potassium citrate. You've heard it a million times before. Drinking water is extremely good for you. This is the case with kidney stones as well. With the increase in caffeine consumption in our youth, it brings on more dehydration than we've seen in a long time. Since caffeine is a diuretic, meaning it increases the output of urine, It also tends to cause dehydration as well. Another factor in dehydration is temperature. The world is warming up slowly, but surely. With temperature increases, researchers at CHOP have noted that those already predisposed have higher rates of passing stones in the summer months, which, in my opinion, makes for a great beach trip. Overall, this so-called teenage epidemic, as CHOP calls it, shows no signs of slowing down. What we can do, though, is increase awareness. We can promote better health practices like digesting more foods with potassium and overall destigmatizing it, because it can be really alienating to have kidney stones. This is mainly because a lot of people still see kidney stones as being an old person disease. To help, you can post on social media tips and tricks on how to increase your potassium and ultimately lower your sodium levels. This can make people feel less alone and ultimately less confused about their own health.